According to psychology, the longer you hide your feelings for someone, the harder you fall for that individual. Anhedonia is a word that means the loss of interest and enjoyment in all activities that you once liked. The feeling of not caring anymore. Cognitive dissonance is when you have two contradictory values and you change one to match another. Men tend to lower their tone when they talk to someone they love. Sometimes you just need to distance yourself from people. If they care, they'll notice if they don't. You know where you stand with them. Sometimes happiness looks like staying home, minding your business. Telling people no and just doing. You men tend to lower their tone when they talk to someone they love. You are in an endless pursuit of human faces in inanimate objects. Holding the hand of someone you love is proven to relieve stress and reduce pain. When a man is in a room full of people, he will point his belly button towards the person he is most attracted to. Psychology says love doesn't start in the morning and end in the evening. It starts when you don't need it and ends when you need it the most. Men aren't more entertaining than women. They only make more jokes. They don't care whether others like their humor or not. Guys really admire girls that they like, even if they are not that much. Pretty 70% of people enjoy old songs because of the memories they've attached to them. Your brain and your stomach are in constant contact with each other, which is why some emotions affect our stomach physically, especially distress. If someone likes you, they will tend to lean towards you and lean away from you. If they don't. Studies also found that people who are in a position of influence and power are very poor in determining other people's emotions. That means someone is controlling your happiness. People in blue are also much more productive. Pay attention to how a girl stands if she crosses her arms and her legs. It's a strong sign of rejection. Hugging for 20 seconds releases oxytocin, which can cause you to trust someone more. Apologizing doesn't always mean you're wrong and the other person is right. It means you value your relationship more than your ego. If you crushing on someone, there is 80% chance that person crushing on you as well. The force of authority may have the same effect on a human as a traumatic brain injury. Not arguing or fighting in a relationship represents a lack of interest. People who care about one another tend to argue. Sometimes studies show that on average a crush only lasts 4 months. If the crush still continues, it means you are in. A study found when two people talk about the hate they share for another person, it brings them closer. Smart people tend to have fewer mates than the average person. The smarter the individual, the more selective they become. A man has more chances to attract a woman if he wears the color blue. Psychologically, the more loving you are, the more painful it feels when a person fails to realize how much you care for them. A recent study found that women need at least 30 minutes more sleep than men. This is because women have more complex brains and thus the ability to multitask. Sometimes the people who don't talk to you are the ones that really want you. We're the most imaginative in the night and the least creative in the day. 91% of people are no longer friends with someone they called their best friend. Guys really admire girls that they like, even if they're not that much pretty. You will not believe this to decide what to wear. Women spend nearly 1 year of their lives. People who spend a lot of time on internet are more likely to be depressed, lonely, and mentally unstable. Hypopitu is a rare disease that doesn't allow a person to feel love. The human mind spends most of its time replaying memories over and over with the desire to relive them. Psychology says dirty hands are a sign of clean money. Respect those people who earns less, but with. The funniest people are often also the most depressed. We remember more when we're angry, being upset, improve our memory. The people who get upset with each other over the stupidest of things are usually the ones who care the most. Health does not always come from medicine. Most of the time. It comes from peace of mind, peace of heart, peace in the soul. It comes from laughter and love. If you want to know if someone loves you, look at her eyes. The pupil expands as much as 45% when we are in love. Giving a hint that he or she is single or available is usually a strong sign of this person being interested, when ignored by that person whose attention means the most to you. The reaction in brain is similar to physical pain. Men tend to lie to make themselves look better, while women usually lie to avoid hurting people's feelings. Never expect people to appreciate you.